there. Welcome to Within Living's YouTube channel. My name is Lois, and I'm so happy that you're here. And I do thank you for coming here. I appreciate you being here. So here at Within Living, whether it's here on YouTube or on my website at withinliving.com, all our conversations are about spirituality. My platform is here to support those of you on your spiritual awakening journey, to continue to grow and expand as we do it all together, because it's one consciousness and we're all a part of this one consciousness and we're all in this thing together. And so my conversations, though, are going to be specifically focused towards consciousness. And when I say consciousness, I'm talking about going back within and connecting back to your true state of being. It is your soul. Your soul is the God presence within you. And this is what our spiritual awakening is about. It's awakening us to realize that we're more than, flesh and blood. We're more than these beautiful bodies we have, that we are indeed spiritual beings. We're infinite beings. We're divine beings. We are eternal beings. And the true essence of you and I and all of us is the soul. It's not the body. No, the body is just a vessel that the soul is traveling in at this time, having the human experiences. So I'm always going to provoke you with my content. My content is very thought-provoking. It is. But it's to encourage you and support you to look below the surface, right? Stop looking just at the surface. Go deep within. Look below the surface. Seek. If you seek, you're going to find. If you seek, you're going to find. So I'm always going to provoke you, but I will support you in doing so to go within, ask the hard questions, look within yourself, seek the truth of who you truly are, and you'll find it. So thank you for being here. If my content and myself resonate with you, I certainly would love and cherish you going ahead and subscribing. Go ahead. Hit the subscribe button right there. And if you want to, hit the ring bell button so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, all right? So thank you so much again. And for you, my loyal subscribers, you're my family, my YouTube family. I love you all dearly, and you do know that. And I appreciate you. I value your subscription here. I value you watching these videos every week. I value you corresponding with me with your comments. So just know I appreciate you, and I will never take you for granted. I value you, and I especially value the God presence of you, because we are the one God. We're the same. All right. So having said that, I want to give a special shout out of thank you today to a couple of people who are so kind in expressing their appreciation of the content that I bring to you. I bring good content to you, but I really do appreciate it when you guys express your gratitude in return for it. So I want to specifically give special thanks and let you know I sincerely appreciate you subscribe, your generosity and your super thanks to Ophella in the UK. It's spelled Auofella, and I know you're in the UK, and to Bruce B. So thank you both so very, very much. And your contributions here do go to a higher cause. Okay, it goes to support something that I'm working on for some kids who are in need of this support. So thank you very, very much. All right, so today now, I want to bring to you a conversation today that is going to really kind of cause you to have to think up a little bit, right? And what I want to say to you today is I want to bring to you the thought that your life is the sum total of your thoughts. Your life just is. It doesn't matter what you've ever experienced. Nope. It is the sum total of your thoughts. And it's the outplay or the manifestation, which is the outplay, the physical evidence of your thoughts that are at work. And you might say to me, well, Lois, how can you say that? I didn't think about, or I didn't ask for this circumstance, that circumstance, or the other. And friend, it may offend you, but I'm here to tell you, you did. You did. You had to. You might not have done so consciously. And for all of us, it's a human experience. I've experienced it too before I understood consciousness. That's why I love consciousness and thoughts and living in consciousness. Because before I understood consciousness, and that it was really my top priority in my life to love me enough to take care of me, to live in consciousness of my thoughts and to be in command of my thoughts. Well, when I would go through experiences and they were not of my preference, right? Most of the time not quote unquote good. My first response would be, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Yes, in truth, I can remember going back when I would have such comments. What did I do to deserve? I didn't do anything. And I would tell God, I didn't do anything. But you see, I did. I could not experience something that was not resonating in the depths of my being, which is in my soul. That soul I referenced before, the true you, the true identity of you. That's really the true self of you. That's the true nature of you. That's the essence of you. I could not, and you cannot experience something that is not being impressed upon the soul as something that you are choosing, whether that is consciously or subconsciously to experience. If you're experiencing it, you've chosen it. It might not have been a conscious, deliberate choice where you consciously decided and said, you know, I'm going to set my mind, set an intention, and this is what I'm going to do. But it was subconsciously. Let's say we have a fear. If we have had life experiences that triggered the emotion of fear. Fear is the exact opposite of love, okay? So if we were not immediately affirmed by, let's say, a parent or an adult, if we were children when that happened, that we were loved unconditionally, and that the experience that triggered this emotion, fear is an emotion, of fear was just an experience and not who we are, the soul, then what ends up happening then is we form an identity with it. And we say, well, I am fearful. If we keep believing or entertaining that thought subconsciously without being aware of it, that we are fearful, then what we've just done is we've created that part of our personality that is now fearful. So we become a fearful person. That all goes back to thoughts. Nothing happens outside of the thoughts. Y'all have heard the saying, thoughts become things. Thoughts become the experiences of our lives. Thoughts in themselves are not just the words we hear in the head or the monkey chatter going on there when they're out of control. Thoughts are energy. They're potent energy. And thoughts are absolutely precise. As you think it, so you're going to experience it. I mean precise. Precise. So, I want to provoke you this week in a good way. I want to provoke you and I want to encourage you to go back and take a look over your life. Take a look at the physical experiences, the physical manifestation, the physical, quote, facts, the factual evidence of your life. And as you look at your life, in every area of your life, your financial life, your health life, your relationship life, your mental state of being, your social life. As you look at your life, it is going to be revealing to you. That's the God of you. That's God within you. In fact, in the scripture book, There's a verse that says, what is done in darkness shall be revealed in the light. When you go back and you look at these different areas of your life, it is going to give you the evidence of the proof of who deep in your soul, subconsciously, you are believing that you are. It is going to reveal to you what the depths of your core convictions are. We can't change out here without changing in here. Because as you'll observe, if you do this exercise and go back and look at these areas of your life, you'll discover that when you look at the true you, the true self of you, if you understand who the self of you is, that the things you're experiencing are not in harmony with who you are. Let's say go back to the fear. You'll recognize that you have not been living in a state of consciousness, being absolutely conscious with an unwavering conviction that you're loved and adored, that you are priceless, because that is who your soul is. As you're looking at the fear, let's say it's in the money department, and the money is a little funny, right? Then when you look at the soul, you'll see that the soul is infinite. It is royal. So if it is infinite and it is royal, that means it is abundant. It is abundant. The soul is always abundant. It's infinitely supplied always, ongoingly, never any disruptions. So if this is who the soul is, and this is what you're experiencing, you see the disconnect? This is the egoic self, the personality that is playing out the experiences you're having, because your dominant thoughts are the thoughts of what's going on in the egoic personality. So if you want to change, let's say, the money from not being funny anymore, then you have to stop looking at how funny the money is out here and start focusing on the infinite supply that you are here. And then you have to come in harmony with it. And how do you do that? You do that through your thoughts. I really, honestly, God, love thoughts. I keep telling you guys, I truly love thoughts. Because once I began to understand that it wasn't anybody who did anything to me, it was nobody else's fault. It wasn't even my fault, because when you know unconditional love, you know you can't blame yourself. But it was my thoughts, nothing more, nothing less than my thoughts, that had created my life experiences that until that time I was not happy with. And then to top it up, when I really came to the realization that I and I alone was the one and only operant power, the only power in the universe. I am the only person that can change my life. You are the only person. Can nobody change your life for you people? Your husband can't change your life. Your wife can't change your life. Your children can't change your life. Your society can't change your life. Your social circles can't change your life. Even if somebody transition and leave you $1 million, you'll be back to broke in no time at all. Why? Because you have to change you in that department to know you're abundant, you're worthy of having that $1 million, and you can maintain that $1 million. Only you can change your life. No one else can. You're not a victim. You can't be a victim. You only can be a victim if you choose, pardon me, if you choose to identify as a victim. And if you choose to identify as a victim, then yes, you should fully expect that you're going to have every experience of a victim. So you can't be identifying as a victim and praying to get you to have God grant for you this experience of being a victor. God can't do it. No. God can't do it. Why God can't do it? Because God is at your command. God is I am. God is to you whatever it is you want God to be to you. And God is going to be to you whatever the sum total of your conviction, your dominant thoughts and conviction are up here that impress down here the subconscious mind of who you, honest to God, believe you are. It is unto you only as you believe. It is unto you only as you believe. Now, you've heard the saying that says the way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. Well, that's the same approach you want to take in working with your thoughts. So let's say we want to correct the money department. We want to correct the relationship department. We want to correct the job department. We want to correct the social department. We want to correct accelerating the intelligence to pass these exams if we're in school or taking a test for some career or something. You don't want to go willy-nilly trying to hit them all, fix them all at the same time. It's not going to work. Is it possible to do it? Yes, it is. If you are a very experienced manifestor who've truly, honestly, got to learn to take command of your thoughts and your self-concept is so solidified that you can decree a thing, and your life wouldn't be in that state if you were there. That's just the truth. It wouldn't be in that state. So what I would suggest to you to do, I would suggest that you sit down, really, like I said, go back and look at your life. Look at the external, the manifestation. Those are the facts. They're not your truth. No, your truth is who you are within. It's your soul, your divine nature. But go back and look at your facts. And then prioritize. Which is the most important area? Let me put them in priority. Is it going to be my money first or my relationship? Or is it going to be my job, getting that interview, getting that job? Or is it going to be passing that exam? Or is it going to be my friends? You go through and you prioritize those. And if you're not sure, you say, well, they're all a priority number one for me. Because the ego might do that to you too. Then you go within yourself and you ask the soul, you please guide me. I want guidance. I want you're the infinite intelligence inside of me. Then you give me infinite guidance and you guide me and you show me what are the priorities for me to get my life in order. What is it I need to take care of first? And whatever it is that you need to take care of first, then you reprioritize everything from there. And then you set about and you make a deliberate intention. Love you enough. This is about self-love, okay? This is about self-love. And it's really hard to have a solid self-concept where you know you're worthy and deserving of all of life's best if you don't have self-love. So love yourself enough to be committed to make the effort. And it is effort. It is a little bit of work, yes. It's discipline more so than anything else. And then you set in place the discipline. I got tons of videos on this YouTube channel here for you, going back over a year and a half ago, that if you want to go back and scroll through them, you'll get enough information out of them that you really don't have to pay for coaching if you want to do the work yourself and take your time and work through it. On the other hand, if you want to have coaching, then that's fine. You'll find that in my description box or on my website at withinliving.com. But my point to you is work with helping yourself. Love yourself enough. Change your thoughts. Change your thoughts and you will radically change your life, because your thoughts are the sum total of the life experiences that you're having. So whichever area in your life you're not fully satisfied with, the only way to fix it, you can't fix, let's say it's the money. You get a second job. You're always going to be needing to get another job on top of that second job. You get the second job and it looks really good for the first couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden that money is still not enough to meet the need. Why is that? Because getting the second job is only simply coming from a place of lack again. You're trying to fix it externally. We're lacking in the money, so we're going to go external. We're not dealing with the real cause of why the money is not there. So we're putting a Band-Aid on it, and we're going to go get us another job, and we're going to go work harder and longer, and then we're still in a money squeeze. Why do that? Go to the source of the problem. It's like a weed in your yard. If you got a dandelion, you don't cut off the head of it and leave the root in it. What happens? You'll have 2 of them next time, or 3. They'll spring right back up and they multiply. No. Go within yourself. Look at yourself in truth. What am I believing about myself? Why is my money funny? Why is my money funny? What am I believing about myself that is causing me to reflect my money being funny? Because my money being funny is only a reflection of me, of how I'm seeing me where money is concerned. And if it's relationship, it's the same thing. Why suddenly my partner or my husband or my whatever is being this way? What am I doing? I am the one who's triggering that response. There's something in me energetically that is causing that outward expression. And then you go within yourself and you deal with it within yourself. So the only way to deal with it within yourself is to change your thoughts. When you change your thoughts, you create a new belief. You can't patch it up. There's also a scripture in the good book that says what? You can't put new wine into old wineskin. It'll bust. That's like saying you can't put, I'm going to fix my money problems, and you put a Band-Aid on it. It'll explode. It can't work. You have to get a new wineskin. The new wineskin is creating an entirely new thought pattern in the brain, a new way of thinking from an abundant state, thinking that I'm so loved and adored and all my needs have been super abundantly supplied. I am so cared for. I am so wanted. I'm thriving. To become a conviction in the subconscious mind that that's who I am. So in essence, what you're actually doing is you're changing your personality outward, the egoic self, from being one who's always been in lack of money, insecurity of money, being undeserved about money, feeling unworthy about money. You're changing it to come in harmony with your true divine nature, the God self of you, the God presence of you, that God state in you where you say, I am the soul. I am a divine eternal being. I am worthy and deserving of all of life's best. Why? Because I exist. And why I exist because I'm God. I exist because I am God. And because I exist, then I am worthy and deserving of life's best. But that is not just something you just tell yourself mentally. That's mental assent. You have to become convinced in your soul that you are that person. Your conviction is your faith. Your conviction is your faith. And it is only your faith that is going to manifest in your physical experience. So whatever it is you're experiencing outside right now, I'm here to tell you that it's your faith. It's your faith. It's your core belief. Your faith is simply your dominant, most potent conviction of who you believe you are. That's what faith is. That's what an assumption is. Something you believe is true to you without proof that it is. So if you believe that money is a hard thing to come by, always been hard, we always have never had it, then that's what you have to experience. If you believe that Relationships are always a real humbug. Yeah, they always get on my last nerves, or yeah, they always be picking on me. They always be unfaithful to me. If that's what you believe, then that is what you expect, and that is what you're actually commanding your partner to do. That's what they have to do, because that's what you have to experience. If your ego tells you, we're not that intelligent, we can't, well, we didn't do so good on that test. We may not be, but there were all these questions that we really didn't know. We didn't even comprehend that stuff, let alone to know them and understand them and answer them. Then if that's your core conviction, then that's what you'll experience on the test. That's it. I mean, that's how simple life was. If you think it, it's who you are. Think it long enough to be a conviction. It's who you are. It's what you'll experience. So what do? You stop looking at the experiences, go within, connect to your God self, and begin to work on you. Just love you enough. I mean, honest to God. Love you enough to prioritize you above all else. I mean, everyone, everything. If he could just love you enough and do this work for you for a little while, everything in your universe is going to change. You will never be the same, people. There's no amount of money in the bank, no money in the world, in the entire world, however many trillions of dollars they got. I think Apple is worth $2 trillion, the biggest financial entity in the world. It can't buy you. It just can't buy you. When you go within and do the work and really know your value, know your worth, know the power you are within, know the power you have to exercise your dominion over your thoughts and become the masters of your thoughts. Because if you can master your thoughts, you will master your destiny. Your destiny is not carved out by God somewhere that you must go down, you must do this. No, absolutely not. Your destiny is here. Whatever you think and believe you deserve is what you're going to have. All right, so thank you for being here again this week. I enjoyed bringing this to you as always. And of course, I always have an intention before I make my video that when I make my video, they are going to be a blessing to you. I come here not to just talk. Yes, it's my gift. But I don't come here just to talk. I come here to leave, to deposit a blessing in your life, to cause you to expand in consciousness and to grow, because we are all in the one God. We're all in the one source. We're all just the one. And I come with an intention to bring the wisdom that's been granted to me, that comes forth from me through my experiences, to depart them, to share them in your life. Take what you want, leave what you don't want. But I'm sure the source of me has a message for you in here. If not, it would not have sent me. So again, my intention is that you thrive. My intention is that you grow. My intention is that you expand in consciousness and become all that you could be in this life, because you're potent, you're powerful, and you're limitless. So go to my website, withinliving.com. Check out all my services there. Look in the description box and you'll find all the details, and I'll link some reference videos for you here in the description box. Try to watch them together with this one. They'll make more sense for you. And until next time, come and join us in the community. I'm always going to keep inviting you to come and join us in the community. And we're having a great time. People's lives are being transformed. But anyway, so until next time, I'm going to say peace. Bye-bye for now. And remember, we're one love. It's only one love, people. It's one God, one source, one consciousness. And we are all this love, by the way. So I send out love to you today. Take it and go share it with somebody else, okay? Love you with it. Love you unconditionally will change up everything. All right. Bye-bye for now.